All right, you guys, I am here. It has taken a little minute, but I am here. I have made it. Hopefully, you guys are doing well, doing good, thriving this morning. I'm trying to get my life together, but yeah, yeah. So, it's been a little minute since we have done one of these. I think the last time I did this was like August, September. I don't know. Anywho, anyway, anyhow. Hello, welcome to the Written Melanin channel, wherever this day may have found you. I'm so glad that you are here. My name is Chelsea. I write books about black girls who aren't all that nice, and we are here to be productive this morning. Um, yeah, yeah. I have been trying to stay on top of my game, you guys, but I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time all year that I've been late. And I'm just like, you know what? I made it 13 days on time, and I'm proud of myself for that. I'm proud of myself for that. But yeah, shout out to Kagehima, who was the first one in the chat. Kagehime, not Hima, Hime, Kagehime, who's in the chat. Hello, welcome. La is here, and Ben is here. Welcome. Glad you guys could make it. Thanks for showing up. Um, we are here to get some work in. So let me know what you guys are working on in the chat. Um, as for me, myself, I guess I have a couple things to catch you guys up on in case you guys are not subscribed to the channel and you don't get the C Square updates. So, a couple of things. One, Project Necromancer is officially done. It is like done, like done. No more changes are being made to it. I am actually querying Project Necromancer. So if you want updates for that, for sure, join the channel to get the C Square updates because I am going to be dropping another one of those pretty soon, talking about the things going on behind the scenes with that particular journey. But as for right now, it is with the beta readers who are in the Discord server, which is actually totally free to join, just so you know. Is that free? No. You still have to join. But anyway, um, it's with the beta readers. I am moving on to the projects that I'm trying to get done this year. So I have two really big goals for 2026 that I talked about in the Melanin chat. But first one is to release the second book in the Lady Widow series. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. And then the second goal is to be working on the third book of the Wrath of the Gods series. I had to remember not to give you guys the title because I haven't actually announced that yet, but it's had a title since like the first book. So I'm excited for both of those. That's what I'm going to be working on. That's what I'm going to be trying to get underway as of today. So, like I said, let me know what you guys are working on. JK just slid in. Hello, welcome. Yes, you were just in time. We're about to start our first sprint. I was running behind, so had to give everybody a chance to like get in, get settled, etc., etc., etc. My word count goal for the Lady Widow today is 1,262 words. I should be able to do that pretty easily, but we will see because I will be thinking one thing and then life will have a whole different plan in mind. So we'll see how that turns out. Um, I'm also waiting on feedback for a short story that I wrote. So if I get that, I may be working on that today as well because the deadline to submit is tomorrow. So we will see. We will see. Let's see here. JK said, I'll be dividing my time between revising chapter 23 for Project Sugar and Spice and a short story I'm revising for a writing contest that ends tomorrow afternoon. So it's crunch time. Yep. Yep. I understand that 100%. 100%. One of the things that I definitely want to do this year is try to, I don't know, interact more in spaces that I am not the curator of, if that makes sense. I do a lot of stuff with like the writing community in our Discord server and online, but they're usually spaces that I'm like not just a member of, but like part of the leadership for, right? So I'm just kind of like 2026, I want to make sure that I'm engaging in more spaces than just my own, if that makes sense. So yeah. Let's see here. La said, I might work on a Mortal Obsession during the sprints, then I'll shift to edits later. Ooh, sounds good. Sounds good. Or I'll do the editing. Either or. Got you. I mean, whatever makes you feel productive, love. I'm here for you. I support it. I believe in you. And we are gonna go ahead and get started. It's like 20 minutes after, so I'm a little behind. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this first sprint. So you guys know how this works at this point. We are gonna have 45 minutes on the clock. Chill hop in the background, and when you hear me talking to you again, it'll be time for us to come back, check in, let us know how you did, what you did, all of that good stuff. So please make sure you have your water. Ben supplied me ahead of time. And yeah, good luck, you guys. I will talk to you in 45 minutes. Y'all, why did I forget how to mute my mic just that quick? Crazy. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did, all of the good stuff. Um, da, 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 da. Okay, there we go. As for me, myself, I got roughly 284 words in that sprint. Um, a lot of it was catching up because I have not worked on Project Necromancer since the end of like November, December. I mean, November, early December. So part of it was catching up with where I was at, finding some of the stuff that I had already previously written because I knew that I wanted to pull it over. So reading through that, figuring out what I wanted, getting it in there. Also, I got an email that I will be talking about in the next C Square Chronicles update. So that was interesting. Um, and then just also I'm working on a short story that I was hoping to submit tomorrow to a like a short story submission. It has to be a horror story, but as you guys know, I usually don't let the world read anything before Ben, La, and Tatiana read it. And part of that was also getting some feedback and talking through some things with Tatiana so that I could try to get that submitted because the deadline is tomorrow. So multitasking, and y'all know I don't do that well. Y'all know I don't do that well. But yeah, so I don't know why the chat's not working on this side. Oh well, I can't fix that. But yeah, so let me know how you guys did, what you guys did. And this is your reminder to like get up, stretch, breathe, drink some water, get some fresh air, do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. That was our first sprint, so we have 2 more to go. But yeah, let me know how you guys did. Let's see here. Kagehime said got 285 words. Dope. JK said 209 words for my short story. Love that. A lot of it was fleshing out the details for the main characters as their side characters from Project Sugar and Spice, but they have their own stories. Ooh, I love crossover stuff. I love crossover stuff. My brain stopped in the middle of that sentence. But cool. I know you said that you were going to do the short story submission. If you don't mind sharing, what are you submitting for? Mine is for the Flame Tree horror short story submission. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I'm challenging myself this year. So we'll see. We will see. Also, shout out to Jackie and Laya and Ash and Mags who came in while we were sprinting. Hello, welcome. Glad you guys can make it. I hope you guys are doing well. Let us know what you're working on, if you're getting some words in or if you're doing something else. Mags, I think I saw that you were catching up on some work emails. Not the daily existential crisis session. I'm dead. But no, like also part of that is real. Like just being aware in America right now is actually really exhausting. It's actually really exhausting. But it is what it is. It is what it is, I guess. But yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna try to keep the main thing because still gotta create, still gotta get the words out, still gotta do the thing. But yeah, sorry you guys, my brain is going like a million miles a minute. But yeah, but I like where I'm going with the Lady Widow. I'm hoping that I can finish up this chapter and then see where we go from here, because everything after this chapter is like brand new territory, and completely separate and apart from things that I have written in the past for the most part. So my goal is to get to like a good like stopping place where I know what has to happen next, because it's a novella. It goes a lot faster than like my longer form stuff. So I'm trying to make sure that it makes sense, but also the way Tatiana is ripping me apart with this short story, I am 0 for 2 right now. I need to get better. I need to do better. But that's all good. That's all good. Let's see here. I did catch up on those work emails, also finished the existential crisis session. So now I'm going to work on answering a few, and hopefully I can actually do my real job today. Okay. Sounds good. Hopefully the sprints will help keep you focused and on task and doing the things. Because when I tell y'all, I woke up this morning and I was very much like, I don't feel like writing today. I want y'all to know that y'all are holding me accountable. Because if I was not here, I would not be working. I would not be working. I would be resting somewhere or like obsessing over the short story and not being productive. So my goal is to actually get some words in, you know? Interesting. Sorry. My brain is all over the place, so I'm not going to keep apologizing for being distracted, but I was looking at this word that I had written, and the word is fiery, right? And in my mind, I spelt it probably like a second grader would, fire plus a Y, right? But then it had a red line under it, and I was like, why is this wrong? And then it was like, no, And when it's fiery in that sense, you know, you have to change the letters around. I'm like, this is why English is confusing, because like, why would that be the rule? Who made that up? Who decided that fiery should be Fiery instead of Firey? Why would we do that? Why would we do that? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that was my little mini rants. But yeah, yeah. Okay, you guys, we have about another 3 minutes before we're supposed to hop into our next session. You know, that's probably why these breaks used to be 7 minutes instead of 10 minutes. So I'm thinking that this break is about to be 7 minutes long, and we're gonna go ahead and get into this next sprint. Let me know if you guys are good with that. I'm probably gonna do it even before you get a chance to respond, but that is a-okay. It be like that sometimes because I don't have anything else to say. I'm just kind of like, oh, I want to hold on to this idea so I can go ahead and write it. And then I realized we could just go ahead and get back to writing. We could just go ahead and get it back to being productive. So that is what we're going to do. This is your daily reminder to go ahead and like the stream. And, you know, if you're feeling fancy, go ahead and join the channel. And if you're watching this in the future, leave a comment because, like, I hope you're being productive. Anyhow, we are going to go ahead and get back into these sprints, you guys, because I'm trying to get things done today. So back to sprinting. All right, you guys know how this works. So we are going to have 45 minutes on the clock. We're going to have Chill Hop in the background. And when you hear me talking to you again, it is going to be time to come back. Let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. I hope that you guys are being productive. And we will talk in 45 minutes. Good luck, everyone. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. As for me, myself, I got up to 842 words. So is that halfway? Is that halfway? Yes, I'm 67% of the way to the goal. I had to take a slight break during that sprint to do a couple things. First, I had to check a couple things in book one, mostly because it was like, you know how you have something on the tip of your tongue, it's just like right there. You're like, I remember this, but like you don't. I have a story Bible for the Lady Widow, but I also didn't feel like trying to pull it up and like click through it. And I was just like, I know exactly where this is in the book. So I went and I found it, did that. Um, Also went and got my digital notebook because um, for book two, I have an actual like proper synopsis of like what needs to happen, in what order it needs to happen, so on and so forth. So I was like, let me actually go reference that instead of trying to do all of this from memory. So went and did that, and then worked out basically the order of how some things needed to go because I was like, mm, option one is this could happen and then that could happen, but option two is like that could happen and that could be kind of interesting, and then we could do this. But then I was like, you know what, let me write this down instead of trying to play with it in my head because I'm gonna get confused. So worked out some details ultimately, and I'm hoping that in the next sprint I can hit this word count goal of like, roughly 1,200 words, right? um so we'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. Checking out the chat. Looks like JK got 52 words written since she had to go back to work. Understood. It'd be like that sometimes, but 52 words is still 52 words. Progress. Um, let's see here. Also, if you guys would like to check out my author newsletter, here's the link, and she dropped it, so for sure check that out. I said that she is on lunch and working on some beta reading. Ooh, sounds good. I hope you are enjoying the beta read. And then JK also dropped the link to her Ko-Fi if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are making progress on all the things. Next sprint is going to be our last one, so make sure you're doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. So make sure that you get up, stretch, breathe, drink some water, get some fresh air, do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Next sprint is going to be the last one, and then after that I am going to get some lunch because I did not eat before we started. When I tell you I was running late, I was really running late today. I did not eat before we started, so I'm going to finish up this goal, get some lunch, and then I will probably be back to do more sprints this afternoon slash evening to work on this short story to see if I can make it work into something uh for the submission. So we will see. But also I may just like take a nap because I am like legitimately tired. But I'm also like, there are things that I want to do. There are things that I want to get done. And the longer I can stay on schedule, the more likely these things are going to get done on time. So yeah. Let's see here. Max said, did some housework and now lunchtime, so food and hopefully beta read this coming sprint. Awesome. Like I said, I hope you enjoy the beta read. I hope you have a good time. And I also hope you enjoy the food. Like, food is such a thing on my mind right now. I'm really looking forward to it. Ben went and got his Chinese food on his lunch break, so I'm trying to be responsible and finish up what I'm working on before I go eat it. But that is where I'm at. That's where I'm at. But yeah. Let's see here. Oh, I might miss it, but I'll join in on my phone and write on my phone. Sounds good. Sounds good. Anyway, you can get in. You are welcome. Like I said, let me pull up a calculator because y'all know for a fact that I can't do no math. I can't do the math thing. So let's see here. Calculator. Ooh, spam call. Love that for me. 1262, which is the goal for today, minus the 842 words I already have. Okay, yeah, I only need 420 words to hit the goal. So definitely expecting to hit that in the next sprint, especially if I can stay focused. So we will see. But like I said, exhaustion, hitting the brain. But I think we'll be okay. It's just also kind of odd to me because I'm like, I'm used to having like 1,000 things on my to-do list, and I'm like, no, I've actually done all the things that I have been planning to do. I do need to record a C-squared update, so I'll probably do that. So if you guys see an update and I look exactly the same as I do right now, don't judge me. Okay. But yeah, I'll probably do that at some point today, because there are things to discuss. With that journey. Let's see here. I think that's it. Let me tell y'all, trying to ramble when I'm focused and like trying to get words down is so hard. It's so hard because I'm just like, please don't lose this thought. Please don't lose this thought. Please don't lose this thought. But I'm also trying to be like, we're at break time. So, what was I saying? This is the problem. This is the epitome of the problem right here, right now. That being said, reminder to like the stream, and if you're watching in the future, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, do all that fun stuff. If you would like to join the sprints that I'm going to be doing later this evening, they're going to be part of our Discord server, so go ahead and click that join button. $5 gets you in, $10 gets you into the book club, and we actually do a lot in our Discord server. I'm really proud of us. So I don't think I mentioned this anywhere online thus far, but we are doing a 300-day challenge this year in the chat. And basically what that is yeah, we're doing a challenge to finish a project from start to finish. Doesn't have to be a blank page, but basically focusing on finishing, actually writing a project. Because my thing is, my beef with NaNoWriMo every year has always been like, why are we trying to write an entire novel in the equivalent of like 3 weeks? Because like if you live in America, NaNoWriMo happens around November. November is the holidays. That whole last week of November is basically Thanksgiving. So I'm just like, why are we trying to write an entire like 70,000 word, 50,000 word novel in a week? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, in 3 weeks, that doesn't make any sense. So the 300-day challenge is to basically set our goals, line up with each other. We're going to have regular monthly check-ins, but also writing sprints and things to hold each other accountable. And we are going to try to take our projects from beginning to end. It's going to run from next Monday, January 19th, through November 20th, and it's going to end right before the holidays, because honestly, once the holidays hit, we ain't doing nothing for real. So yeah. But yeah, JK said, when's the challenge and where can I join? Challenge is in our Discord server. Part of the reason we do that is just to keep it a safe space for everyone, instead of posting on the internet, because the internet could be weird. Like, the internet could be weird. But yeah, if you want to join, for sure, if you click the join button right next to the subscribe button, and join the community. Once you connect your YouTube to your Discord, you'll get access to everything. You'll get access to the writing sprint. You'll get access to our monthly challenge that we call for writing accountability, writing short stories to prompts. You'll also get access to the 300-day challenge. You'll also get access to the after chat. And then you'll also get access to just the writing sprint channel where we be writing, you know, in the meantime, in between time, because I'm only streaming like once every other Tuesday. So yeah, a lot of benefits. Basically, you get access to an active writing community. So yeah. Let's see here. Max said, no, you're right the first time. It might as well be writing 50,000 words in a week. I mean, the thing is, I feel like with NaNoWriMo, so many people start off with really great intentions, but with it, you have to have such time discipline, because if you get off on a single day, you're going to be off for the entire challenge, and it just gets harder and harder. So I'm like, if we're going to do a challenge, I don't want to do one in 1 month, right? Because I wouldn't be able to do that. But I'm like, 300 days, if we start in January, we should absolutely be able to finish a project by the end of the year in November if we're working on it consistently. So I'm just like, there are people who I know who have full-time jobs. There are some people who write like super dedicated to it. There are people like me who do it full time, and I'm just kind of like, if we can come together, hold each other accountable, check in with each other, and like share our knowledge, we'll be good. We'll be great. We'll be Gucci. Haven't said that in a long time. But yeah, so I'm hoping it'll be fun. Like I said, the challenge starts on Monday on the 19th. So if you guys want to join, you have plenty of time to do so. We haven't started yet. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, no problem. If you do decide to join, I hope you like it there. So yeah, look at me, y'all. I actually talked for the full 10 minutes. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, that being said, you guys, we are going to go ahead and jump into this last sprint. So as I said, MLK Jr. Day is the start date. It is Martin Luther King. I didn't even think about that. See, the thing is, you guys, the problem with me is that like I write full time, so like corporate days off don't really mean anything to me, because I be working all the time. Saturdays, work. Sundays, work. Like every day, every day is a work day when you work for yourself. But yeah. So MLK Day is the start date. I feel like that's appropriate for the written in melanin Discord. Like I feel like that's appropriate, you know? Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into this last sprint, you guys. This is for sure our last one of the day. So like write like you mean it. Leave everything on the page. Do what you need to do. At this point, you guys know how this is going to work. 45 minutes on the clock. Chill, hop in the background. And when you hear me talking to you again, it'll be time to come back. Let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. So I hope you guys are productive, and we will talk in 45 minutes. So happy sprinting, everyone. All right, you guys. Well, that was odd. That was weird. Apparently, the music that I've been using that I have credited appropriately was causing the stream to be blocked. So fun. Um, I don't know. I don't know. People, it's got weird rules, and I feel like this has something to do with like more. I feel like this is more like AI monitoring than anything else because everything is credited properly. But and I've been using it for like years without issue, and now all of a sudden it's temporarily blocked, and I'm just like, okay, cool, that's fun. Um, yeah. So that being said, that completely shattered my focus. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So that last sprint was cut a little bit short because technical difficulties. When I do sprints again, I will likely not have the chill hop music, which is kind of lame, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Um, Feel free to let me know how you guys did, what you guys did, all of that good stuff. Sorry for cutting the sprint short, but yeah, yeah. As for me, I did hit my goal. I'm up to 1,345 words. So I did hit the goal for today. I got my little notification from Dabble saying, nice work. You hit your word count goal for today. So yeah, we're going to leave that at that. We're going to chalk it up to a win because I hit the word count goal. We were all productive to some extent and we got things done. If you're watching this and you're in the chat, I will definitely be in there later after I get some food because I still have things that I need to work on. But yeah, yeah. Right, Ash? Like playing with bowls for music. Like, and I get it, but it's also like it's from Chill Hop. But I guess the issue is because when I looked at the copyright stream, they were basically just like, "Hey, the audio from your stream is very similar to another ongoing broadcast." And Chill Hop is always playing their music live, so it's just like, yes, I'm playing the music from their creator stuff so that I could do this. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll see if I can find some alternative to it, but I don't know if it's going to be before my next writing sprint. So who knows? We'll see. Um, but yeah, that being said, I'm planning to do sprints every other Tuesday. So not next week, but on the 27th. So if you guys want to put it on your calendar to come back, hang out, do some work, be productive together, feel free to do that. If you did get stuff done, feel free to let me know as we wrap up. But yeah, but hey, at least it let me come back once the music stopped. I mean, so I guess there's that. I guess there's that. Maybe I'll have to start dropping a link in the chat and we all have to listen to music on our own. I don't know. I don't know. That was just, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But that being said, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for working with me. Thank you guys for sprinting. Thank you guys for holding me accountable because truly, if I had not done this today, I probably would not have hit this word count goal. So, y'all are great. Y'all are fantastic. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and do the things. Like the stream, tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications so you don't miss when I do go live. Join the channel. Like I said, we are doing the 300-day challenge this year. It starts next week on Monday. We are having our first meeting, our kickoff meeting to establish our goals, what projects we're working on, and to generally cheer each other on. After that, we are going to be doing a couple other things in the chat, and yeah, it's worth it. $5 gets you in, $10 gets you into the book club. Our first read is going to be In the Shadow of the Fall by Toby Ogundiran. I hope I'm saying his name right. And our meeting is going to be in 2 weeks on the 28th. So I think that's everything that I needed to remember to tell you guys. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And until next time, I hope your days are lovely and your books are interesting. Bye.